Hey, Nina Lewis here, and I'm doing something a little different this week. I'm testing out this new software that I have. So I'm going to do the video report for you guys, and we're going to start with Mouse to Go. So let's see if this works for me the way I need it to work. So one moment. Okay, let's go to Twitter first. Twitter with Mouse to Go, and check that out. Okay, so now we're at 231 followers for this week with Twitter, with Mouse to Go. And then let's go into the notifications to see exactly what kind of content is being displayed this week, or I should say being engaged with this week. Let's go into here. Well, we have 8 other followers who followed us within 46 minutes. Let's see. This is just basically people who are responding to you, somebody you followed and they followed you back. So they're having these automated messages. Let's see here the questions. Who has had the greatest impact on your life? Let's see, laughter is the best medicine. These are tweets that are getting favorited, so I'm looking for like a common theme of what's favorited the most. This person, live a happy life, basically was responding to a tweet that you put out, and that's what we want. We want people to actually have engagement, and this is good because you asked a question and that person actually shared it with his followers. So it looks like that question is being shared with a lot of different followers, so that's what we want, to engage and then have your content being shared. Okay, so right now we're at 231 followers on Twitter, and again, it's looking like the questions about your life and changing your thoughts and having an impact on your life is getting good content and exposure this week. Last week it was vegan and fitness content, and I think it still would be that, but that tells me that we need to continue to do more questions, which is fine. Okay, so with Twitter, what we want to do is actually go in, and as we've been doing, basically getting those targeted followers, following people who are in alignment with what you're trying to do with anti-aging and the drum circle and creating positive change and healthy living and vegan lifestyle. So we're going to be doing that. I'm trying to get the connections in Vegas as far as for the drum circle. I believe everything else is worldwide and global, where you can actually create content for a global audience. But as far as the drum circle, so I'm looking at things like Container Park and First Friday Las Vegas and things like that, and things to do in downtown Las Vegas, and following those people who actually go to that kind of go to cultural events and festivals in Vegas, so we can get them to participate in that drum circle there. But all the other content is just following people who are resonating with you, what you have today, and that's all across the world, so that does not matter. Okay, so let's go into Pinterest really quick. Let me see, because I have 3 minutes here. Now we're going to go into Pinterest and check in your Pinterest analytics. And with Pinterest, what we're going to do, I believe right now you're about 136 followers, around that, maybe more, maybe less. Don't quote me. Oh well, 144 followers. I think yesterday it was different. So let's go into the analytics, and I think my computer is a little slower than usual because this new video software takes up some space, but let's see if we can get into the analytics fast and have time to go explore the other areas as well, the other social networks. Let's see. Pinterest analytics should be coming up soon. Let me see if anything is up while I'm waiting on Pinterest analytics. Let me switch over to Facebook really quick. And once I switch over to Facebook, I could go ahead and pull up that analytics as well. So let's go into Pinterest, and with Pinterest, it's showing the analytics, your daily impressions. It's 150 daily impressions, which is down by 50% since last week, and then average daily viewers, which is 12, which is down by 50% last week. But the thing is, the average monthly viewers is 146, and that's up by over 14%, and the average monthly engage is about 8%. And if you were looking at the last few videos, you would know that the average monthly viewers are just the amount of people who will see your boards, and the amount of people who are engaged, or just the people who are liking, commenting, sharing, or repinning your information. So let's go down here for a second, because it just shows what kind of content people are resonating with and what's shown. So you can see that those impressions are being shown to your target audience, and it's looking like the drum circle got a click. Drum circle is getting clicks on the picture or to the website, and then likes is the motivation and enjoy content, your quotes, even though it's one like, but it's still, we're playing with small numbers here, so that tells us even if that one person liked it, whatever we see clicking, whatever we see like, that means that somebody's engaging with the content, and that means that it's resonating with them. So we want to create more, so we can create more clicks to that. So let's see basically what your audience is this week. It should usually remain the same, but let's go in there and check it out. Just one second. Your audience remains the same, over 117 female. Most of them are English speaking, some Spanish and French and German, but most are English and mostly female. We have some males in here, but mostly female. So we know we want to cater the content to females when we're talking, when we're creating content and boards on Pinterest. So we want to do that. But let me go over, let me see, just one second. Okay, and it seems like now, this week, your audience is still loving the love quotes. They're liking relationships. They're liking relationship quotes. A lot of different quotes about love. And then it looks a little bit of travel, some paleo diet stuff, which is good that we can go ahead and keep creating diet content. Not necessarily paleo, but then you have, they're interested in nails and stuff. But we can go ahead, like I was posting the pictures of you and Kimmy, as far as your couple pictures and stuff. So I think that gets good content. I know it gets good content on exposure on Facebook. And they like funny quotes, funny pictures, fitness. They're into happiness. So it just tells me that we can continue creating the quotes, creating the love pictures, creating the travel boards, and creating fitness content to go out on Pinterest to get those people to start engaging with your boards and start liking your boards. So let's go over to LinkedIn really quick, since this is the easy one. LinkedIn, and we're just going to check some stats right here. Nothing too fancy, but it just shows basically you have 21 new connections since yesterday. Yesterday 21 new connections, and then basically let's see what else. With the thing with LinkedIn, the powerful thing with LinkedIn is about engaging in those groups. However, the thing is, with me engaging in the groups, I would need to learn more about your business, and I really don't like to outsource your voice. Is basically I can search for groups so you can be a part of them, and then I can tell you what groups maybe you can start asking questions or answering questions, specific groups related to what you're trying to do here. That was just messages that you already have checked, but just this LinkedIn notification gives you your new connections, and basically it just tells you who's connecting with you, who's published a post, and who responded to your post, and in your content. So now let's go over to Facebook, and let's check your Facebook insights. Now you have 342 page likes, which is up from 2.4% last week, which is good. So those numbers are increasing at 342. You have 8 new page likes this week. Last week it probably was at 11 or 10. I would have to check the video. So that just means that this week you just got less. You had more likes, but they were less than last week. And then let's go into the total reach right here, 163 total reach, which is down a few percent from the overall reach as to how many times your post, your actual post is getting shown to your followers, and 118 posts reach. So we have to figure out, okay, engagement, 25 people engaged last week. We have to figure out, okay, what kind of content were we promoting? Why was the engagement low? We got to check that, because from the previous weeks, they were resonating with a lot of different content. I'm sorry, I'm at a restaurant, and as soon as I turned on my computer, the dog that is here started barking. Yes, they have dogs in restaurants in Thailand. Don't ask me. But anyway, we're going to go down and actually look at what kind of content is getting the most reach and see what's going on. And it's looking like the most reach are the questions with pictures, like I said before, the motivational quotes, like I said before. So if those are getting the most reach, we got to figure out, okay, why is the overall reach down? So maybe we can change some colors, change some pictures, change different links, and get that reach back up, because the reach is important, because the more eyeballs that see your content is the more people who are going to share it, engage, and comment on it. Okay, so let's go scroll down a little bit more and see. It's looking like right now you're about average across the board. Your reach is getting to the same amount of people on a daily basis, with Saturday being slightly a little higher, that your reach is getting to higher people on Saturday. And that may be because we've been promoting the radio show every hour on the hour, and once you promote every hour on the hour, it's easier to get that people the exposure. And plus the weekends, more people are engaged online on the weekends as well, from the last time I checked. Don't quote me on that, but that's the last time I checked. Okay, so that's with Facebook, and we have to do figure out, okay, I'm noticing with a question and a picture, question and picture, question and picture, question and picture. Question with picture together gets a lot of exposure, along with just a link and along with just a question by itself. So we can play around with the different times, different kind of content with those questions and pictures to get more reach, so we can get more exposure and more content going on here. Okay. So let's go down and see if there's any more data. So with Facebook, we're still going to try to increase those likes organically. Like I always say, nowadays you got to pay to play with the advertising stuff. However, you could still get reach organically. However, it's just going to take longer. I always use the analogy, like, when you go in the gym, you're not going to lose 50 pounds the first week, of course. But if you go to a plastic surgeon, you're going to lose 50 pounds in the first week with lipo or anything like that. So basically, when you do things the organic way, it takes a little longer, but it can be more effective because you're getting basically quality people in your funnel that you're hand selecting. It's a tedious process to do it organically, but it works. So we're just looking here, like the radio station content it was a link, it got a lot of reach. So we're just going to go in and figure out what different kind of content we can create to see if we can get that reach back up from last week. But sometimes things change, it just depends. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with you and your reach. It could be people are leaving Facebook. It could be people who are busy. They're giving up Facebook for Lent. Who knows? There could be a lot of different factors why the reach is down, because it can fluctuate. But we want to make sure that we're getting reach and getting that engagement, so people can get to know, like, and trust you, and actually take an action about clicking back to your website or doing a specific action for so they can invest in your services or get to know more about you, go to your drum circle, things like that. What I want to do is probably start putting more of the because I'm balancing out, differentiating between the anti-aging, the drum circle, and then just to change your thoughts. But I'm thinking maybe I could do more of a certain theme on 1 week, like 1 week have a whole theme of anti-aging, 1 week have a whole theme of drum circle, 1 week have a whole theme of changing your thoughts and your mindset, and see if which one resonates with your audience the most, and which gets the most comment, shares, and likes, and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So that is with miles to go for this week with your Pinterest, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, and your Facebook. And as always, as I say, is we're just going to go in there every day and keep being consistent and getting the followers, getting the fans, basically posting the content, engaging, looking for those conversations where we can join the conversation and engage in a way that gets people to know, like, and trust you, so they can essentially buy from you and take an action. So that's for miles to go for this week. So stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you for your patience, and I'm trusting this new software to see how it is, to give you some little personalized video reporting. Anyway, so I will talk to you soon, and thank you for tuning in. Nina Lewis signing out. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.